Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tell you the workflow of modeling this TU-160, what I've done here. Now, this is not a hard model to model. It's quite simple. You just have to think about some things that you want to do, like how this goes back here. This is two pieces here. Things like that, and the engines and things on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll tell you guys how I did this. First of all, you need the pictures of it. What I got. Now, I use these formers to model this. And as you can see, it looks pretty good from the pictures. Okay, so get your pictures installed in the on the canvases, like I did here. So we have the side. Or excuse me, I made a mistake there. Bodies. We have the side view here. Then we have a front view. Back to the side, and then we have our top view in here. So get those put in and get them all scaled like you want them to be. Then I'll show you the skeletal structure here, the sketches that I used. Turn the canvases off here. I'll turn on all the sketches. Then you'll be able to see every sketch that I did to do this. And some of the sketches, like those lines, like that one, those are just for lining everything up. Okay, these are all the sketches I did to model this. And this is the spline structure that I used. So we turn the bodies back on, and you can see all of it in here. Then this portion over here I haven't cut yet, but I use this line right here to cut this out. And I just haven't did it to the other side yet. I did this side first to make sure everything looked right. And once I did it on this side, then I'll just go back up here and mirror this line here and just mirror this wing over here and cut it also. But so the first thing you want to do after you have your get your drawings in and get them scaled and everything, you just want to take the first former here and create a sketch on this plane here. Then you're going to trace this on the outer side. First, make a center line. Now you can put a line through here, put a line through here, and a line through here, a line through here, and you can get a complete center where the center of this will be, but I'm just going to guess right now. Just to show you guys how to do this. Then take a fit point spline. Now, I'm just going to use 3 points here to get the shape I need. And you want to use less points as possible on the spline and then adjust the handles. But a lot of times I don't do this, showing you guys, just because I'm just going for speed. But this shape is pretty simple to do. Then you would just finish the sketch here. Then select Move Copy. zero this out, and we want to move this whole thing, but we want this to be the center of it. So select this and this. Then you just move this down here. Then look at the top here and rotate it 90 degrees and click OK. But that's how you would do that. And looking at this from the top again, then you want to do that to every one of these formers. Now, but the thing is, when we come to, let me look at this from the side. I like the side view better. Now, as we get through all of these, when we come back to this one here, we get to this point here. And then the next one here is to this. And we can't just loft from this shape to this complete shape here. So what we have to do is cut these off at the bottom. So we trace this all the way around here, but we don't add these to it. Then when we loft this shape to this shape here, let me turn the bodies back on and look at this from the top and you'll see it. So we loft that to that. Now we could put a guide rail on here to give more of a curve, but when you put a guide rail on here, it's not big much of a problem. If you're just going from here to here up front, you just have to make sure these are all touching each other. Or excuse me, both of these are just touching. And you may have to put more rails in it too, so just be aware of that. But just lofting from that shape to that, excuse me, yes, that shape to that shape gives you this. And we don't have these engine things on the bottom here. Those are done separate and later. Then we have, for some reason, I don't know why this is wonky looking here. It's the former shape. But what I ended up doing is just splitting this in half here and modeling the left half because we only need one half of it. And I did that, and the same thing for this here. Just one half of it. And what I ended up doing here, turn the canvases off. You can see I put it this shape here and this shape here for the engine. And pretty much I sort of copied this shape here to here and just made a square coming out here. So you can see that from the top. Then what it ends up doing, turn the bodies back on, when you do that, it lofts like this. Then we're going to cut that. So let's go up here to the bodies. And I should have labeled all this stuff here, but I didn't. Okay, here it is. So what I did, I did not loft. I used an extrude. So this here is a separate body here. And I extruded this. Use a thin extrude and extruded that back. So when I extruded that back, that got this shape here, which was perfect, what I needed. Then I ended up cutting this like this from the top. Views to turn the sketches back on. As you can see, this sketch here, I use this sketch here to cut this through here. And that got me that shape there that I needed. So I did not loft from here back. So looking at this from the side, so from this shape here back, I did not loft. I used a thin extrude from here back. So if you guys are going to model that, that's how I did it, with an extrude. Then after that extrude, then I drew, I sketched the lines in here that I needed. So we turn the canvas back on. As you can see, where this goes around here, that's what I did. And then I just used a split body to cut that off. So if I were to do that now, then let's say, create a sketch on this plane here. Then fit point spline. Okay. Turn off the bodies here so I can see this. Okay. Now we have this here. Then finish sketch. Now originally, what you should do when you sketch this here in the beginning, you want to mirror this segment here. And so you have the exact same shape over here too. You would just mirror that. But I didn't do that because I was teaching myself how to model this. And I only needed to do it once, so I didn't mirror that and move it over to the other side. So now that we have that, we turn the bodies back on. Then come up here to split body. This is the body to split. And this is going to be the splitting tool, and select OK. Now we can turn this section off here. And we have that. And that's that section there on the other side. And there's our wing. Turn the canvases off here. Then what we'll do is come over here, create, mirror this wing, and the mirror line. It's going to be this. New body, and click OK. Turn the sketches off here. Okay. And this is what we have now. Now, what I was doing with the engines down here on the bottom, I was actually lofting from here to back, but it did not give me the proper shape what I wanted. Then I looked at this here. So These are not the proper shape. This is not the proper shape. Turn this off so I can see it better. This is not the proper shape. And so now that I see it's not the correct shape, what I would do now, there's several ways I could do this. As I look at this, first thing that comes to my mind would be something like creating a sketch on this plane here. Then using a line tool. Now this is just, not saying this is correct or wrong or anything, it's just the first thing that's coming to my mind right now, how I would do this. Then I would finish the sketch, turn the sketches back on here. Then I would extrude this. However thick it needed to be. Then click OK. Then we have that shape there of the engine. Then come up here, fillet these two edges here. And depending how much I want to fill it to be, like that. Could be more or less, just depends on what you want it to be. Then here, create a sketch on this plane. Then use a circle. And another circle. Whatever, how big those the engines are in the back. Then finish that sketch. Then use an extrude. Extrude this and this. Maybe some shape like this, what I would do to get this now. But that's how I would do that, one way of doing that. But to keep in the mood of surface modeling, then I would still use these, all four of these shapes. So this A here, I believe that's A, and put that here, and then the next one here, that's just a straight loft from here to here. The next one's sort of round to this, I don't know what that this letter here. Now, lofting from here to here, it's sort of going to give you a different shape, like when I did that here, and it's not really round as much on the bottom, as you can see. It's more square throughout here. So to get that, you're going to have to put another former in here, and the shape of it, it's going to be halfway between this and this. So if you make this here a little more square instead of round, I mean, continue to keep it round, but make it a little more square, and then put that right in between here and loft from this point to this point. And that'll give you a better shape than what I have, because right here, this is not correct at all. The shape of this needs to come up more here. And then rest of this model here, the shapes that I just used the regular shapes here. These back. So this, but I didn't use the top here. Just used the bottoms here. So this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one here. So you just put your shapes in there, and don't put this here. Just draw your line, sketch your line straight through here, and then straight down and through here. And again, don't use the tops here. Just go across here like I did with these. Turn the bodies off so we have a better look at that. Turn the canvases off. As you can see, I didn't put any of those tops on there like that. And like I was talking about that one former, this being round here, more round, there should be another former right in here that's a little squarer, just square, more square and round. So it's going to be halfway between these two. And just put that in there and then loft to those. And then rest of the plane is just like the wing here is just done the standard way, like I do all my wings. If you watch any of my videos of modeling airplanes, you'll see how I do the wings here. But this is the spline structure that I used to get this model. And like I said, it's not a hard model to do. It just takes some time and thinking of how you're going to do things. And this is just one way of doing this. This is many ways of, there are many ways of doing this. This body could have been done with a solid form too. I could have used a solid form and then pull these lines out on the side to get this the way it looks on the side. But yeah. But so far, this is how you would do this. It's not difficult. Just get yourself your former profiles like this and go ahead and start lofting. But again, just think about what you are doing when you're lofting, because sometimes you cannot just loft between one point to the next point and expect everything to work out right. You know, like again, like lofting from here to here. If you sketch this and sketch this whole thing, it's not gonna work out for you. So it's got to be done separately. The engine separately from this, and then you can loft from here to here. Just imagine these points going all the way here, here to here, and the bottom to here. So yeah, but anyway, if there's enough interest, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to model this this TU-160. I'll go ahead and do a tutorial on it. And but I think I explained quite well how I did this. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. And once again, I'm trying to make this a full-time job for you guys because I do like doing this. I actually love it. It keeps my mind thinking about how to design these airplanes, how I go about doing them and everything. So if you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and support the channel through my Patreon site and through my Facebook group. And at the minimum, just hit that subscribe button and the like button and comment. And my Patreon site and my Facebook group is called CAD Build Fly RC. Go over there and have a look. There's some really nice people over there. And that's going to do it for this video. And we will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.